look him in the eyes and say, I bet you ain't seen nothing yet. Yeah, I'm just warming up. I'm yet to break a sweat. There ain't a need to brag, no need to flex. And when they said I couldn't do it, I became obsessed.
What is up, everybody? It is me, Sick as Fuck, and Suji Games here, and this is the eSports Rising podcast. How are we doing,
I'm not
Suji?
sick as fuck. I'm not sick as fuck. But we're doing good. We're doing good. We just stop moving. Doing good. We are just chilling, hanging out, having a good time. Loving life.
Yeah. So, guys.
How are you doing? Other than the fact that you're a little sick this week.
Yeah. So, not too bad. It's been a busy week. Lots of things going on. So I will put it out for you guys. You know, we had kind of gotten together and we had talked and we figured, it's just better because we love you guys and we love the mission that Moo's gonna tough it out. We're gonna stick together and we're gonna get this podcast out to you guys because we don't want to skip a week. Like, we're not weak like that. The esports world doesn't stop moving, and neither does the esports rising podcast cast.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Cast. So I do apologize if this is a low energy video, or I sound different, or my preparation hasn't been 100%, but also lots of our orgs and leagues had really slow weeks. So we're going to kind of throw a twist to our org segment this time, and we're just going to jump on X and we're going to grab some org by the throat and make it call us daddy, and we're just going to shout them out because we love you guys. So other than that, yeah, we're gonna give us our best shot here tonight. And busy week at work, busy week, everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been hitting the streaming grind this week.
Oh, 100%. I'm in between my jobs right now, so I'm taking advantage.
There it is. The content is endless. So yeah, guys, we are here. This is officially episode 1 of season 0, outside of our intro episode, or season, or just episode 2 in general, our second ever episode. We're trying some new recording stuff, so we're learning for you guys. But yeah, let's just go ahead. Now that we got this intro over with, let's go ahead and jump right into game talk. And this is just a small segment where we talk about our weeks in gaming, what we've kind of done, and just the games we've played and how it's gone. I started last week, so Suji, why don't you go ahead and start us off for some game talk?
Man, this week has honestly been insane with games that I've played. I've played Dead by Daylight. I've played Party Animals. I've played Phasmophobia. I've played Pixelmon. I've played actually a game today called 5 Dates. And it's a prequel to a game called 10 Dates, where it's basically just kind of like a dating sim. It was a nice little chatting stream that we did, me and my buddy JJ, and
Okay.
it was a lot of fun. So jam-packed week full of a ton of different games.
That sounds like a good week. Lots of variety, no burnout.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
Oh yeah.
And yeah, was that it?
Oh well, the occasional Valorant.
Yeah, you gotta throw Valorant in there, right?
Like maybe 5 to 10 games total this week, which is barely even a fraction of what it normally is. So it's awesome to branch out just a little bit.
Yeah. No, so speaking of burnout, kind of, but not really. I've just been so busy this week. I think, like, it's usually work, right? And I get home pretty early. And I've just been so busy with stuff and being sick. Like, I really didn't want to go into work, but I really had to because I didn't have anybody else. But this isn't my work life podcast. We don't give a fuck about that. But yeah, so it's just been a little bit of Skyrim. Played a couple games on my phone, and I am looking forward to hopefully being able to pick up Game Pass for PC
Oh
from
yeah?
Xbox. I'm hoping to find it in the budget next month to start playing a whole bunch of stuff. But
Yeah, man, you get that. We get you on some Dead by Daylight.
we could do some stuff. I'm moving things on my monitor to look at my screen. You know, honestly, I might touch Rocket League next week. You want to play some Rocket League next week?
Ooh, honestly, I'd be kind of down.
It was
I don't see anything on my Tuesday.
Tuesday's a
If
good day for me. I should. Oh,
awesome.
actually, I lied.
Oh,
I'm in another state on Tuesday.
oh no.
But we'll figure it
Uh,
out. Even if it's tomorrow
yeah.
night or something, we'll figure it out. We'll find some time. But
I
yeah, I
mean,
got
yeah,
a
I don't have
busy
anything
week.
planned for tomorrow night either. So
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, we'd been grinding Rocket League for a little bit, and it was like a daily thing.
yeah, it
And
was.
then a
It just kind of
disappointing
fell
season
off.
came. A disappointing season for me. Like the last one was super cool with dragons, ice, and fire, and
Oh yeah.
then a Golf GTI or some shit
Yeah.
was the car. And
It was nice. It was nuts. I loved it.
I didn't. I mean, it did good for a while, and then I was like, hey, let's spend money on this game, and bought my
Yeah.
other topper. And then
Oh
my,
heck yeah.
what was that car? It's the car.
The F. It starts with an F.
We both like Rocket League. I watch the pro scene avidly, by the way, and I don't know it. I'm going to blame it on sick. But anyway, um, I bought that and just kind of rolled with that for a while. Speaking of Rocket League, have you guys heard that they are trying to take away the player trading system?
What?
Yeah, so they're trying to rip it away. Let me see.
That's insane to me.
Yeah, it really sucks for those guys. There's a I don't know. I don't have a link. I'll try to get it out for you guys on X, but there is a link going around on change.org, I believe. The main one that has a lot of traction. Um,
By the way, it's the Finnick.
hmm?
The Finnick.
The
That's the car.
Finnick, yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. But there's a lot of traction on it on that one, so you can go sign that petition on change.org, and I'll keep you guys updated on what goes on with that. But there's
Yeah.
your little fun fact of the week.
Man, that stinks.
But today is a interesting day on our this week in eSports segment, guys. By the way, that's the end of our little game talk. We're gonna move on to this week in eSports and gaming, and normally we have lots of fun. We do a lot, but this week's a little different. We're dedicating this time to Michael Stockley, otherwise known as Kickstar. He was an amazing human being and an awesome caster for the
Oh,
Rainbow
incredible.
Six Siege scene. He actually is one of the ones that got me into casting back in the day when I was on PlayStation, when I did my little stint in it. And I have a buddy, Sticula, that I worked with that also got to know him and helped him get into casting as well.
Yeah.
But it is this week in esports of October 11th is when Kickstar was tragically taken from this world. Definitely gone too soon. But he was a fantastic person. He made Siege so fun to watch.
Oh my gosh,
Um,
incredible. I remember being able to watch Siege just all the time, no matter what, because it was always interesting because he made it seem like something was always happening. Always. Even when it was just a drone phase, he would make it look and sound like somebody had just gotten an ace. Like it was, man, it was insane.
Yeah, but gone way too soon. My heart goes out to his family and everybody that's been around him in the community. Because yes, he does have that direct family, but there's a ton of us in the Rainbow Six Siege community that are still, it's still real to so many people. And though more than anybody else in the community, it will never be more real than his family. So hearts go out to them, even still to this day.
Yeah.
But we'll just take just a couple quick seconds of silence for this little thing, and then we'll get right back into the podcast. All right, guys. Sorry to kind of just throw you guys on that, but that's esports, you know? Stuff is going to happen to some people. There's mentality and everything, like, but it was just a sad, tragic thing. But now let's move on to sponsors. Sorry, guys. Still crickets. We're still looking for that pivotal first sponsor. Yeah. Outside of that, we'll just take some time to shout out our sponsor orgs. Check out Predator XGG on X. They have teams in R6, Apex, Valorant, another R6 roster. Awesome group, grinding, working, owned by Dawn's Adventures, as well as XS tournaments on Twitter or X. It's going to be our partner league, and then as well as Last Team Standing. We'll be visiting with those guys and a few other special guests later in the show. Do we want to put them in now or later? We'll do it now. Heck it. I'm going to go ahead and plug a little bit about for our little shameless plug this week is going to be none other than Crunch Time GG. They are a League of Legends league at the moment, competing, and we're going to take a look here at the results of their recent big live game that they had here. But we'll go ahead and take a couple chunks to talk about it. Glacial Esports Black taking on Primal Instinct White. It looks like GEB took it 2-1. Then we had CR versus OX. That is going to be Oxford University taking on Cupid Esports Red. Is going to take it over Ox 2-1. Akuma Blades. This is the game we're talking about here. It was live. The casters were hype on it. I just love their casters. I love the energy they bring. It was Akuma Blades versus the Miami University team, and it looked like Akuma had just handled business. Let's take a look at some of these stats here.
Oh yeah.
It is Fluke handling business here, going 12-3-6, leading the charge for them in the Rift. Got some good support out of Cafe and the Key Boulder, and it looked like Final Boss was carrying things down for the Miami University, but just wasn't enough to get done, and in a quite overwhelming fashion, going 31-18 and 54 to 18-31, taking multiple objectives down, was game 1 to Akuma, and then we followed up with game 2, which just was a little bit closer. It was a lot better of a game, a little bit more tight in, but in the end, Akuma just ended up pulling away with it. It was a little too much. Having a great game out of Riddy, and support again from Fluke and Dobbin right around there.
Oh yeah.
So shout out to those guys on an awesome performance in the Rift. Hopefully we get a chance to do more and learn more into league scene. Got to do lots more research here so we can pick these guys up more permanently. And it looked like ST and Eclipse was taking on Akuma Blades as well. I don't know the AB. Maybe it's Albanian Avengers, we would say. But STN takes on AB in week 2, and they get the 2-0 there. Cupid Blue takes on Failsafe, and Cupid Blue 2-0s that one as well. Looks like Contingent Esports gets the forfeit victory versus PCE. And that was to last week. So that catches you up for all the action going on this week. You got anything there, Suji?
Awesome games. Really awesome games. To see so many, and honestly, it's kind of funny, but I'm gonna throw a little bit of shade. To see so many universities and colleges coming into this, and then just getting dominated by just the esports, like, outside of college community is amazing. We love to see it. And power to all of you who are not in a college, who are still trying to make it. And honestly, I think that is hilarious.
Yeah, no,
and I love it. Congrats to everybody who took a W for the week.
There's lots going on. We are not partnered with these guys yet, but their on X is gonna be at Crunch Time with a capital C, capital T, and then capital GGs. Go ahead and message them saying, hey, yo, you should just go ahead and partner with the real ones at eRising Pod.
Honestly, yeah.
Go ahead, just shoot them that little cute DM. They definitely won't say no at that point. But we're going to go ahead and shout out to all the competitors in our Infinity League: Contingent Esports, Cupid Esports Red, Glacial Esports Black, Oxford University Esports, Planetary Collision Esports, Primal Instinct White, that is your A group, Miami University Red, Cupid Esports Blue, Akuma Blades, STN Eclipse, and Albanian Avengers. Make sure to go check them out, guys. So you get the point here. And let's take a look at the standings here real quick. 2-0 in Group A, 2-0 Cupid Esports Red, 2-0 Glacial Esports Black. We're gonna have a collision course there when they take on each other, guys. Definitely stay tuned for that one. Then we've got 1-1 Contingents Blue and Oxford University going 1-1. Planetary and Primal Instinct yet to pick up their first dub, but they're competing out there. We've got Cupid Esports Blue taking 2-0 in Group B, 1-0 for ST and Eclipse, 1-1 for the Blades, 1-1 for the Avengers, 0-1 for Failsafe, and Miami University yet to pick up a Red Hawk win, but they are still out there competing. Congrats to those guys, and we look forward to seeing more out of that awesome league headed up by Captain Crunch himself. So, again, guys, that was our little shameless plug there for this week. And as we roll on, we're fixing to head into Org Watch. Again, that was our little sponsor segment, but any companies out there that want to pick us up, talk to us. I'm open to anything. Crypto, Bitcoin, whatever, just the simple stuff. But we're going to go ahead and take a quick hydration break here, guys. As you can probably tell, I need it. So we'll be back after this quick jingle. All right, guys, we are back here in action. We're going to head on to Old Org Watch. Suji, who should we do first? LTS or Predator X?
I think since we did Predator last week, let's start with LTS today.
Yeah, perfect. Let's do it. LTS Esports last team standing, or LTS Esports GG on X, headed up by the lovely Grim LTS. the Rocket League team, guys, I know we were looking forward to them pulling the first dub, but they are off this week. So Meowsy will not be tearing up the pitch, but we'll check back in next week when we should have a result, and we're pulling for Meowsy and Co. to bring up the first win. But today we're going to talk a little bit about their Rainbow Six Siege roster. Their awesome little Rainbow Six Siege roster that's going to be heading into one of our leagues, the X Series, our sixth league. Their roster is comprised of 3, Grim, Ender, Orca, and Lunacy. Lunacy is low-key ridiculous, guys. Keep your eye out on him.
Oh yeah.
They're doing some stuff. 3's the SS. Grim is entry. Ender's their second entry. Orca's the IGL rolling out there. And Lunacy is flexing on kids. I mean, he's the flex. They were going to take part in a charity event, but that has been pushed back. And then going into next week, they're going to be running some scrims on Sunday, Monday, and Friday. We won't have anything to cover there because, again, that's going to go on the next podcast. So unfortunate there. But, guys, this roster's been together for a minute. They're working stuff out. Again, you've got that interesting concept and balance of being a player owner of LTS for Grim. But it seems like he does a good job. His players are happy. I've seen stuff out of Orca, too, just to shout him out. Some good stuff. But I think that's a solid roster. I don't know about you, Suji.
Oh yeah, it's definitely one that I'm looking forward to seeing the future of, and seeing where they'll take us from here. I'm very excited.
Yeah, no, good little roster. Like, the more and more I look into it, X Series is fixing to be a fantastic league.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I am excited to cover that. I will be watching every game I can, trying to get into all the stats I can for you guys. Because, again, it's not one of those leagues where it looks like one team has the major advantage. We're going to see lots of good Rainbow Six Siege played. So I am absolutely hype about it. And maybe if I'm lucky enough and can get back in the game enough, I'll even see if I can convince them to let me on the casting reel for a game.
Oh, that would be awesome.
And see how that goes. But hopefully not when I'm sick as fuck. Because that would be tough. Guys, I'm going to be real with you here. But first, and that was our little bit about LTS. We're going to move on to Predator X GG. But first, guys, I'm dying here. Y'all better love us for this. Like give us all the likes on YouTube. If you're listening on YouTube, guys, please go to Spotify. It matters. And if you've already watched on YouTube, just go to Spotify real quick, type in eRising Pod, click that first episode from last week, scroll all the way, and then click the episode from this week, scroll all the way. Boom. Takes like less than a minute, and you've made Moo's sick throat feel much better. That's the medicine I need, guys. I need Sarah McLachlan to come make me a commercial.
Like, do you not want me to feel better?
Arms of an angel. For just 20 cents a day, or for just 2 scrolls on Spotify, you can make Moo's throat feel better.
Yeah.
Oh dear. But anyways, guys, moving on to Predator X GG. Let's get some stuff up for them. Again, quiet week for most of our orgs. Not a ton going on, but we do have some action in the scrim world for Apex. Rainbow Six has just been scrimming and putting the work in both of their rosters. I did see a little action on Twitter about a tough time in temper quals. I do believe it didn't go positive for them. I do believe those were recent. But not a whole lot going on. Apex has scrims. They're waiting for the split to come around. Do shout out to the Apex boys though. Going absolutely crazy in scrims. They're averaging top 3 at the end of every scrims. They're putting in work. Got some screenshots for you. See if I can open this up in a better window to take a look. Yo, here's a 3rd place finish there for PXG.
Yes.
We've got
little bronze action.
Yeah, absolutely. 172 headshots, guys. That's crazy. That's some good stuff here.
That is actually insane.
6 revives, 44 kills in that scrim for them, and 51 downs. So,
wow.
This scrim, Viz Private Lobby 2, CC scrims, PXG with the heat. Coming out of there, jumping back in. Let's take a look at another one here. Labeled Gucky for whatever reason in this. I did get that information from none other than Medic, but you see the boys there. I think that's before they officially got the ton switch over, but there's a 2 spot here. 38 kills, 41 downs, and only 75 headshots that game. But, it's the power of the PXG name that just gave them that extra boost for the game.
100%.
So don't forget that.
Name means a ton.
Right? gotta be repping. But yeah, look at that. Another good solid game from the boys of V, Solicit, and Vaguk. Looking solid. Headshot Master Solicit there, that game. We've got one more to show off for you guys. I just jumped into a chat on Discord. That was weird. Pardon me here. And PXG, not a great screenshot, but they got the 4 spot though, with still 49 in the kills. So looking good for them, guys. I'm ready for the one yesterday. He said that was a bad day, and that was a 4th place. So if 4th place is a bad day, I mean, we'll take those in my book, right?
Those are some high expectations, and I'm honestly loving it from him, because if you set the expectations high, people are gonna wanna commit.
I mean, when that split comes around, I'm ready for it. Hopefully I can get with them and get the info on that, because I'm absolutely ready to cover these dudes as they go nuke these scrims and eventually the league. And that is it for our partner teams. But as I said earlier, we're just gonna grab some people and talk about them. Yep. We're gonna take a look into the week of Kozmosis eSports here. Looks like they've been playing in some quals with their Rainbow Six team. They are 6-1 last updated for their quals here. I do not know what league it is. TCL qual. So they are going 6-1, going into the last game here. Looking pretty good for them. Let's take a look at their most recent game from an hour ago. I have. It looks like Gravity pulling 7. Everybody going pretty well. He goes 7-5. Arrow Sosa goes 9-3, and Valena SSG taking the top of the lobby with 11-3-6. Pretty solid.
Looking absolutely, great. Honestly,
yeah, looking pretty solid.
That's really awesome.
Growing into each other, fudge it. We've got some more, so why not? We love the content, boys. Them taking on, it looks like TGY. Unfortunate that was their loss. But still, we've got Gravity in the game now. Artica, Valena. Valena's still going nuclear. That's a 10-11 and 1. Not another bad game. It looks like this was a close game.
Went negative there, but still popping the double-digit kills. That is still a a feat worth mentioning. That's for sure.
Absolutely. It looks like another one. Playing against CQ. Here's Valena again. Oh my God. 18, 10, and 5.
Yeah, that 100% makes up for that negative 10 and 11 last
Right?
on that other one.
Suji,
Oh
he
my
went
gosh.
negative, bro. Next game, or game before that, goes 18, 10, and 5. But, you
If
gotta,
he would have finished all of his kills, that is a 23 bomb. That
right? That's
is
a game.
insane.
That
That
is
is
a
insane.
game. What a show out from Valena here. I've got another one coming down the road. They're doing it again. They beat ZR. That's Zero Risk, I believe. Yeah, it's got Neuro, and that's a solid roster right there,
That
guys.
is, yes.
Zero Risk, you can
And
hear
then
a lot from them.
Look at Space popping
Space,
off
yeah,
18, 12, and 5.
Space in for this game. It looks like I don't see our boy who dropped the 18 bomb, but looks like we got another 18 bomb. And again, Zero Risk are no slackers, guys. So, yeah,
For
and
real.
again, but the other thing you notice is we do have that 18 bomb, but we still have 13, 11, and 9s. Like,
Yeah.
granted,
But I
Space
mean,
did
and
kind
then
of like,
the other team showed out too. I mean, 17, 12, 3, 14, 11, 4. I mean, they still went off. It was a close game.
it was that again where you just had to squeeze and hope to get it
Yeah.
done. And let's check it again. We'll take a look at one more here. The Rainbow Six team taking a lot, and another big game from Space and Arda. Going out against TBC or AR or this unknown team. Lots of great stuff. Congrats to the Rainbow Six team. Hopefully we can pick up and figure out, how that's been going for them or how that goes. The last weekend here, it looks like, the last little shout out. When was this post from here, guys? 21 hours ago. They talk about it. Here's some of their game stats. They take on Predator XGG, a win 7-5. They take on Take Back Control, 7-5. That's a dope name. We're about it. They take on Zero Risk with the 8-7 win, and they take on Lionheart eSports. Uncle
With a
Arta
7-0 win. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was some work. Klemps was
That was
subbing
a
a win.
shutout.
There it is. The quals here. We'll talk about it. 4-0 on the day. Here's their game against PXG. Our boy Abstain, though, and Mute, they're still getting the job done, but just not enough. You cannot contain Arda and Space. They go crazy here with that win. Let's take a look at the 7-0 here. Swing going 10, Gravity, Space down at the bottom, but his boys say, you know what, Space, you can take a break, bro. Your back gets tired.
Oh,
so Swing, Gravity, and Arda just getting the job done here against Lionheart. We'll go ahead and pop these other ones. Space going nuts. There's another 18 bomb from Space. Dude, somebody stop Space.
Somebody get your man. Like, oh my gosh.
Dog. And then that was the Zero Risk game.
Insane.
And another good 12 bomb here for the TBC. So they're having a good day here.
A fantastic season so far,
Ooh,
at least.
Here we go. And this is a little bit old. This is from October 9th, but we're picking them up for fun here, guys. They went 1-1 in Rendezvous Valorant. That's an awesome league. They're playing in this tournament. They played Hijinks, and they went 1-1. They went 13-9 on Split, and they lost 5-13 on Bind. So a little tough one on Bind, but shout out to Bad Vid 06 for being the MVP there.
I wish we did have a little bit more stats for everything, and I could break down a little bit more since WoW is one of the games that I am most
Yeah,
interested in,
I'm
but it
checking the
doesn't
Twitter
look
real
like.
quick. I don't see any stats though, guys. And that's the
Yeah,
bonus of partnering with us, Cosmosis. Guys, go get your Cosmosis. Tell them we want to talk about space on the daily.
not only that, but we wanna chat up the Valorant. I mean,
Yeah.
Valorant is a game that I'm very passionate about, and I would love to talk about some stats with you on that.
So Valorant teams, come chat at us.
Yes, yes.
Cosmosis, chat at me again, guys. I still love you. You know, it didn't work out the first time, but we'll talk about it here.
Yeah, yeah.
Come back. We'll talk about you guys weekly. We'll get on some stats. We'll make your boys look nice and good here. Um, where are we at? We're at. We'll see what's up here. We'll see what is my. I don't have really anything. We'll do a For You page. Shoot, see if we find a team to pick up here real quick. 3, 2, 1. That was a team, I believe. No. Let's see if we can
It's not
find. We'll give
really
it a couple
looking.
more. Actually, they're a little bit top class here, but we'll talk about Regiment here. For those of you that don't know, RegimentGG is an awesome gaming community and team made up of military folk and non-military folk, but they're out there with a good message here. 3 years old. We'll just go ahead and read you a shout out. They are partnered with USAA. Over 3 years ago, they launched Regiment to unite military veterans, service members, and their family through the power of gaming. Wow. I can't think of a better mission statement.
Honestly,
Like,
we
dog.
we are all for our veterans.
Absolutely. Go America. Go vets. Like, thank you guys
Like
so much.
my father's a veteran, so this actually reaches out to me fairly hard. I like this.
And their jerseys go hard too. Their
Oh
looks, their
yes.
logo.
Oh yeah.
I'm about it. I'll pick me up some merch, guys. Regiment GG, reach out to us. I'll buy some merch. We'll talk about you guys on the daily. Since then, we've united thousands of veterans and impacted countless lives, provided veterans with real representation in the gaming industry, gave them a place to call home. With you, SAA, watching our six is going to be able to take Regiment to the next level.
Yeah.
You are not alone. We have your six.
I
Awesome.
love that. I
Awesome,
love that.
awesome, awesome. I'm gonna hunt for one specific thing here, guys. There was a event that they did send a team to that went really well. Again, there it is. They traveled to New Jersey to set up a gaming PC and supposed to not it. Where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna find it for you guys. Civvy, feel free to cut me babbling on and on and on. We're counting on you guys. Whoa, hang on. We're getting back into this. There's another 3 years ago. It was just a sketch. That's a sketch? Bro.
Yeah, that's not.
Bro, I wish I could sketch like that.
Me too.
Damn.
If I could draw like that, I wouldn't have to pay for my my VTuber models.
Right? Let's see here. I really want to find it because they did go to an event, but their social media is just so active, guys. There it is. Apex
Oh, there we go.
Legends teams. Shout out to the Pioneers GG. $2,000 Apex Legends LAN champions, baby. Get it, Regiment. This was a little bit older, but Dr. Pupper RG at this swiftness and at USAE Reflex or his main account, only one Reflex. Shout out to those dudes. bringing home
Yeah.
the gold and the cash.
I mean, that's awesome right
So
there.
there you go. Apex Legends, it's out there. Predator X, send your boys to LAN. So, guys, that is it for our Org Watch segment. We are moving on to Suji time. Suji, it's time
Yay!
for Suji's Streamer Watch segment. And this is a segment where Suji talks some stream stuff and features a content creator on our podcast. Take it away, Suji.
Okay, so last week we really talked about kind of what games are best for recording or streaming for the outreach. Now I want to talk about a little bit of the nitty-gritty that goes into your channel. You'll see a lot of people out there saying that after you get affiliated, you need the overlays and the transitions and the about me's and all of that on your about page, all the little segments there. But in reality, you need those from the beginning. Get those from the beginning. There are plenty, and I mean so many free things out there. You do not even have to spend any money. You don't even have to make it look super fancy. Just have something there. Get those alerts for when somebody follows. It makes them feel special. It makes them feel like they get noticed. It is a fantastic way to make your audience in your community seem more well knit, well put together. And a great example of this is actually a good buddy of mine, JJ, or Jim Star. We'll have him up on the screen for a second here so you can see him. He is a VTuber. He plays a variety of games. I'll just read you his about me. It says, "Hi, I'm Jim, or JJ, a half demon fox, half human, a variety streamer who likes to play all sorts of games and also likes to connect with people, so let's get familiar with each other." His official stream start date was actually September 18th of this year. He's still fairly new. He's sitting at 90 followers right now. But he reached affiliate on October 2nd of this year, which is amazing. In less than a month, he hit affiliate. He is growing. He's growing fast. He has an amazing community. Go check him out. Again, that is Jim's Star, JEMSSTAR, 2 S's. Remember that. But he has some amazing panels here. He has About Me, more, where you can see every other things that he other social medias that he's on. He even has his setup on there with all of his stuff. Of course, his chat rules, and of course the donate button, which very generously says that he doesn't want it in any way, but if you really want to go ahead. Amazing guy. I honestly wish my panels looked as good as his, and I wish my model looked as good as his. Is a fantastic guy. Awesome. Updates the streams on the weekly. Lets you know when he's going to stream, what he's going to be doing, and how it's going to go. So definitely go give him a check out, and go to some free sites to check things out. There are also, if you are a small streamer, hit me up on Discord. It's just Shuji Games. I would see what I can do about getting you into a server that has a forum, creator forum, that has tips and tricks on different streaming platforms, different streaming services, great guides to OBS and OBS sources. I mean, it goes into depth. It goes over every single OBS source. It is absolutely phenomenal and has helped me a ton. So hit me up, let me know, and go check out Jim. He is an amazing guy.
Yeah.
Now I think we are moving on to our Reddit is wild, I think, or are we doing something?
We got League Watch first.
Oh, League Watch. Okay.
Absolutely. Actually, you know what? Moo is wrong. You know what, Civi? If you decide, keep that in. Moo will allow you to let him be wrong. We've got some fun facts for you guys.
Oh.
Suji, feel free to guess on these.
Oh no.
Here we go. The PS5. Do you guys remember when the PS5 came out? What that date was?
Oh gosh, it was sometime in 2020. I want to say during the pandemic.
Bingo. Yeah, you're on with 2020. Do you have a month guess?
So here, I'll go through my thinking process, right?
All right.
I know I was in college at the time,
Okay.
and I know that they always release it close to holiday because
Okay.
people will go and buy it for what is it called? Christmas.
Okay.
So they don't release it in December. So my guess is going to be in November.
Bingo. Do you want
I'm
to
going
go?
to throw out a random date, say the 15th.
Oh, dude, that's so close. You're 5 off.
I'm 5 off. Did it come out the 10th or the 5th or the 20th?
The 20. Oh no, sorry. I misread. You were actually 3 off. 3 off. It was the 12th. 11/12 of 2020. That was pretty close. That was closer than I made it.
Because I know it also like comes out before like Black Friday and stuff.
Yeah, they're creating the hype and or murders at department stores.
Many black eyes.
So we've got the number 2. How many sold in the first year in units?
Oh my god. I'm probably millions.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Okay, give me like a range here. Give me a range. I mean, there's 100 million. I mean, it's basically guessing one in 100.
Less than 20.
Less than 20. Okay.
That's the range I'll give you.
I will go ahead. You know what would be funny, and I'm gonna say it so that if it's true, that's gonna be hilarious. It came out on November 12th. Did they sell 12 million units?
Close. Revert to your original guess.
Oh, 15?
Yeah, 15 million units. 15 million units.
That is insane.
In their first year.
And it's PlayStation, doesn't surprise me.
And don't forget, we're in a pandemic, so there's not a whole lot to do, right?
That probably boosted sales a ton.
And you're in quarter 4, so you're going quarter 4 to quarter 4. You're not necessarily going front to back.
Not only that, but it's also, they released the digital only as well, which probably was huge for a lot of people because that means they didn't have to not only hold all of their games in one and like all their like CDs and stuff, but they didn't have to go out and buy CDs during the pandemic.
Right. Oh.
So they could buy everything on the PlayStation Store, which you could do anyways, but if you have a CD disc, you'll usually do it.
And then the last one we have here. How many games are natively for PS5 released natively for PS5, not counting PSVR2 and backwards compatible games?
Okay, so natively you mean it is only able to be played on the PS5?
Yes.
Okay. Is that like to this date or is it? Okay. Oh gosh.
Large number, less than 1,000.
Large number, less than 1,000. That makes me want to think in like the 7-ish hundred range, 700-800. Let's just go with 3/4. Let's go like 750, 757. Whatever.
757. Close. Less. 604.
Jeez. The only reason I guessed so high is because you said that it was a high number.
Gotcha.
I don't have a PS5, so I don't even know.
Correct.
I mean,
so you're pretty in the
'cause-
ballpark for it though.
I
That's
mean,
pretty good.
But that's crazy because I couldn't even name off probably 15 or 20 PS5 exclusive games.
Right. I mean, you could start God of War.
I mean, okay, yeah, God of War. Probably I don't know if Uncharted came out, but probably Uncharted.
Yeah, right.
Spider-Man 2 is going to be coming out, or came out. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
I think the Spider-Mans are locked down from them.
I mean,
but there you have it. So just a quick recap. PS5 came out 11/12/2020. First year, they sold 15 million units, and to this date, they have 604 native PS5 releases. Guys, it's time for some Reddit is Wild.
Ooh.
All right. We have got several choices today for you guys. The podcast has been going on a little long. There's definitely going to be some cuts. I was planning on going wild with our Reddit segment today since the leagues were so much, but then we said, hey, we love the community. We're going to shout some other people out. So it's going to be
Gosh,
just funny. Let's see if we got any fire comments, guys. Looks more like it was Epic Games. That's true.
That's
true.
That is the facts.
Yeah. Well,
Looks like a landfall game.
We'll give that one a like too. That's good.
Oh yeah.
You're showing me R6 though.
Fortnite with better gunplay.
Where was that? Oh.
Honestly, this reminds me of the Rainbow Six April Fools, the toy airplane.
Right, someone said that. Yep, literally R6 event.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're OD?
Yeah, there's some one chase. Hold on.
Diffuse. Oh, you already got that. Oh, never mind. I clipped it. Holy fucking shit!
No.
And no one alive could take it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good come across there. And that is it for Reddit is Wild, guys. We are here. Moving on to, we'll probably get to wrap it up. Like I said, guys, this is an ever-changing podcast. We might not hit every segment. We might decide to cut some stuff because we go too long, but we'll give you guys some juicy stuff. But we're here on our League Watch segment, and this is a segment where we talk about our partner leagues. Currently only partnered with X Series Rainbow Six. We did talk a little bit earlier about Crunch Time. Hopefully they partner with us so we can start bringing out that content for you guys for them.
Yeah.
But they're doing some work in the background on the league, trying to get some more casters and stuff. Again, the teams in this league are going to be LTS, Zero Risk, both PXG Main and Academy, Venom Nation, Kozmosis, Overture Gaming, Team Diversity, Zero Marksman, Vespa, Ethereal Academy, and TBC. So that's the teams in the league. The only real big news coming out of there is they have tried to make a TM server. They slotted it with a cool idea with a small subscription fee of like $2.99 a month to throw prizes at people for it. And you can still play, I believe, without the prize tier.
Yeah.
But then it's just like every other TM server. So check that Tin Man's Discord out if you want to. Check out Don on X, I believe, and get a good look at him. But we're still waiting around for the 17th. Predator XGG will be at the Atlanta Major, I believe, though. So go check them out and maybe talk shop with him. E-Series R6 League kicking off the 17th of November. So we're ready for it, guys. We're going to be bringing you all the ins and outs.
It's definitely going to be an exciting event to watch.
And now, because we're friendly, let's check out a league real quick that is in quals as well. Temper Competitive League throwing up their season 1 here. Their X is at TEMPRCL. Right there. Day 2 of open quals is here. They're ready and rolling. Taking a look at OPL. By the way, I love OPL, guys. Holy crap.
Yes.
If you're a league and you're not checking out OPL, check out OPL, okay? They're in their open qualifier stage here. Taking a look at the teams. We've got the console switchers, 8-0. Guys, 8-0. Can we take a look at some of this stuff?
That's nuts.
Yeah, we can. Look at this.
8-0 team in the league. That's
Yeah, in the qualifiers here, they played Rats with Gats. Oh my god, that's awesome.
that is hilarious.
That's good. That's almost as good as some of the Reddit comments. GG Conquers. What is that? Oh, that's just, I can go into more matches. Yeah, let's see who they played. Did they play some teams here? They played Kozmosis. Got the win over Koz. Got the win over Aura eSports. 1 HP Red. Lionheart. Played a close game against Lionheart. Slang and Bang, and Canada's Chosen Prodigy.
Slag and Bang.
I still think Rats with Gats is my favorite, though, so far.
Oh, 100%.
There we go. Shout out to Console Switchovers. Doing some stuff here. Kozmosis eSports 6-2, taking spot number 2 in the open quals. They had
definitely not a spot to be right now.
Yeah, they had a loss to Shaman. Okay, and they had 7-1 to Aura. These were some of the stuff that we had shouted out on their Twitter page. But if we had known this, bro, we'd have been in here for them.
Oh yeah,
this is a save. So they're going at it. Well, and we know who their other loss is was the console switchers.
Switchers.
Kozmosis 6-2. Let's take a look at Shaman Esports. We'll do the top 3 with you, and then go into some standings here. They got the big win over 1 HP Red. Dang, 7-0.
Wow.
They've got win over Take Back Control. They got their other loss to Rats with Gats. The Rats out here gatting people. Beaten Army of 5. Lost to Aura. That one surprises me, guys. You know what?
Bit,
I'm getting excited for this. I don't know how their closed and open qualifiers are going to work for this league, but the way that these teams are playing makes me happy. We've got Aura, Rats, 1 HP, and Shaman and Kozmosis, all interchanging wins and losses in this 6-2 bracket. That's really competitive. That's nice.
Definitely a close game to keep an eye on.
Yeah, lots of stuff going on, but we'll go through your top 10. We've got Console Switchers, Kozmosis, Shaman, 1 HP Red, Enlarged. Yeah, good job. Good name. Aura Esports, Rats with Gats, still wins, bro. GG Conquers, Safari Legion, and Zero Risk. Civi, you can cut this if you want. Go ahead and cut that, though. But tough day for the boys. 19th, Predator XGG is sitting at 3-4. Just not a day for the boys. And then again, Predator X Gaming Academy, one to forget, but it's a place to build.
Yep.
It's about how both of these teams answer these right here. And it looks like the qualifiers are set like you have a life system that you're done playing after you hit 4 losses. So lots of teams with lives left up there. That's kind of a cool system. I like it. But yeah, Predator X Academy, and Predator X as well, their main roster, it's about how you do, how do you answer the call next week? Taking a look at some of their matches here from this event. 7-4 loss to Zero Risk. That's a good roster there. Slang and Bang, they got the dub. Got the win over True Synergy. Got the win over Zero Marksman pretty convincingly. That's a good win. Lost to Enlarged. Lost to Gorilla. And lost to Kozmosis. But Kozmosis is a good team, so you got to tip your hat. Especially when you got freaking Space dropping 18 bombs every game. And then there's our stuff. Guys, this is a website. This is getting bookmarked. We'll just start using OPL to shout out leagues. Because we like it. Getting pinned. All right. Guys, that's it for Org Watch. That's it for League Watch.
Yeah.
Guys, we are winding down here. It is late at night when we're recording this for you guys, by the way. And not to brag on Suji or anything, but he did just get off of a long stream too. And he's out here for
4.5 hour stream, yeah.
Did you still stream this morning too?
No. It was just the afternoon stream.
Afternoon stream, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Guys, we're gonna let our question poll kind of take off because it's still not completed. Because again, we just released yesterday that episode, so it'll kind of be maybe an every other segment. But again, just to reiterate, the question for last week again, and we'll post it on X coming up. What did you think of the new Rainbow Six Siege patch? Good, bad, or mid? So go ahead and get those answers to us so we can have it on episode 2.
Yeah.
Nothing for the Q&A. Haven't had any questions sent in. Had some good conversations with some people. We're close to nabbing another team for our segment. But other than that, guys, Suji, how'd you feel about today's episode?
Man, honestly, it's fun. I have a lot of fun doing these.
Yeah.
Mainly because there's a lot of these things that. So, let me just back it up. Moo is in charge of gathering the information for the leagues and the orgs, while I'm on the streamer side of things and here for color commentary every now and then.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so a lot of the stuff I don't really know until stuff is coming up. But I do keep an eye on things every now and then. And it's awesome to hear your take on it. It's awesome to really be able to think on things and give my experience and my opinion. So I'm having a hell of a time. And I love the fact that I also get to talk to people who are maybe into streaming and on the lower end and try to get everybody in the community up to a better level.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it too, and guys, just so you know, none of this is scripted. We talk about a couple things here and there, but yeah, everything from Suji is live. He doesn't know most of this. He's exactly what he's here for, color commentary, and then his segments. Here as we get going, I might have him take over some more stuff as we go. Just to get him out there. But obviously, guys, coming up starting next week, it's guest time. I have a laundry list of guests that I am going to get through. I say next week, but I mean next week because we're recording this, but you're going to hear this next Friday. So it'll actually be that week because podcasting is hard in the space of time.
Yes, very.
So again, guys, we're covering things that happen this week that we record. So it was like what, the 9th through the 14th or something like that. The day after we record, it's basically Sunday to Saturday during the day.
Yeah. It was the 8th through today, which is the 14th.
So that's what we're covering, and that'll come out a week later. So again, you know, if you're active in the scene, just listen to our takes or catch up on some recap. Guys, get involved with us. I'm more to do more with you can say this sounds whatever, but like, it's just business. Like, if you interact with us on our pages, give us listens and stuff, let us know if you're an org. Like, we'll pick you up and we'll cover some stuff from you guys. You know, nothing shameless about plugging the community. We're here to help everyone grow, to have a good time, and to talk to some people and to find out some stuff behind the scenes in the industry. Next week, we will have a guest from one of our partner orgs, and we're working on several. I don't want to spoil it this week because I want you guys to stay on your toes and follow us on X at eRisingPod. Follow us on all socials, YouTube, Spotify, eRisingPod. Guys, and again, the favor this week, please give us a listen on YouTube and give us a listen on Spotify. We want to keep growing both of those platforms. Those are our main platforms. We're not even worried about anything else right now. We're focused on those two. Let's grow those, and let's do more. The more likes, the more subs. When we start to be able to monetize, you know, from ad revenue, you know, and I'm saying that word because it's important to us. We want to get there, but then we can in turn do more. We can pay additional editors to make our podcast just that much better and put that out for the community. And, you know, if you guys think our episodes are too long, let us know. We can cut it back. Just not Suji's segment or he'll cry.
Yes, I will have no purpose.
And how could you not like the Reddit segment?
Honestly.
If you guys like me and Suji talking shit so much, let us know. And we'll do that on the side, bro. Like, podcast life is the life. And my throat hurts so bad right now. I can
hear that.
I'm going to down a bottle of Robitussin. If I'm not here next week, Suji, the podcast is yours.
Oh no.
But at least we have the best fans in the world. Your support on the first episodes, guys. We've still got a whole week to go to get views and stuff, guys. Share it, be friends, jump on both of them. And any closing comments, Suji?
I mean, you pretty much covered it, but just give us a listen. I mean, I already heard everything that happened. I still had it up in the background while I was playing games. I mean, just because I wanted to hear the finished outcome and everything, but mainly just because I want to be able to do this with y'all over and over and over again. And just to be frank, we need the listens to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So,
and we're not saying here, if we don't get listens, we're going to give up. But
oh gosh, no. 100%.
We're not. We're here for you guys. We're here for the community. But the more listens and the more support we get shown, the more we're like, hey, let's do this. Let's add our own graphics like we kind of had a few of in the first.
Yeah.
And you know, most of that came from Grim being a good guy and getting me that information and those screenshots. Because without them, you know, we wouldn't have had a place to put them. So,
yep.
It just made it more fun, guys. So,
made it a lot more fun.
Thank you guys for having this time with us, and thank you, Suji, for hanging out with me and having some fun.
Of course, it's been a blast, man.
guys, sadly, this is the worst part. This is it. This is goodbye. We only did one hydration break today. Because during the first one, I absolutely downed my water, which was probably a mistake. So I'm going to go chug a bottle of Robitussin, and we will see you guys on the flip side. Tune in next week and every week after that to find out who is on the rise. Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.